Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I have a Type R that I'm going to be wrapping, and I've had very many people ask me, how do you remove the antenna? How do you remove the spoiler? How do you remove the Vortex generators? How do you remove the headlights, the tail light, all this stuff? So I'm going to make a full video on how to disassemble this car completely. We're going to cover how to remove the front bumper, how to disassemble the front bumper, how to take the headlights off, how to remove the side skirts, door handles, door panels, mirrors. This one, actually, the hood scoop does not come out, but the hood scoop is very easy. It's just 5 bolts under there, a little 10 mils. What else? We're gonna cover, the Vortex generators, the antenna, the spoiler, the hatch cover, which this is very similar across all 10 gens, like how to disassemble this car. The rear bumper, how to remove, the diffuser and all that stuff off the rear bumper, and then the fender flares as well. I'm just gonna cover some of the tools that you'll need. So you'll need a 3/4 inch ratchet, Phillips head. You'll need, actually this is an 8 mil. You don't really need that one, but if you don't have the 1/4 inch ratchet, then I guess you will need that one, but I like using this one with the 8 mil on it with the small extension. You'll need 2 extensions, a 10 mil, a 17, and then I'm gonna try to get the front grille off with the Phillips head. If not, you'll just need this little pick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move from the front to the back, and pretty much what you do on one side, you do on the other side. So I'm just gonna take apart this side, and then you do pretty much the same on the other side, unless it's like the bumper, then I'll show you guys what you need to do all the way around. So let's get started on this. You're gonna need to pop the hood. So hood's popped. Let me open this up and then we'll get started. All right, guys, forgot to mention, you do need a short stubby Phillips head. I like to use this one that goes right on the ratchet. So this is for the screws. There's screws in here. There's 4 on the side. And then pretty much the rest of it is just clips. So I'm gonna remove these screws here. And then there's clips all along the top here. I'll show you guys how to get those right now. All right, guys, so in here, there's a screw here, there's one in here, and then one at the top here, right? So you got 4. After that, you have to remove these clips here. This guy, he removed this already to replace the front grille. So he actually broke this clip here. But yeah, you guys need to remove these clips here and these ones all along the very front right here, right? So you'll do those, and then I like to jack up the car because we do have clips right under here. Let me see if I can get them. Oh yeah, they're these clips right here, right? So it's literally just all along the bottom here. You need to get those off. That's why I like to jack up the car. It just makes it a little easier. So let me get these off. And that's where this comes in handy, because then you just get in here like that. And just pull that off. Then you just go through the whole thing and do that. Right, these are a little tricky. You gotta get the little pry tool under. All right, so once you get it in there, it comes right out. Sometimes you might need to actually turn the pry tool while it's under there, because then it'll squeeze the 2 clips or the little pressure points. It'll squeeze those. And then the bottom clips are the same as this, or same as these, and then that's pretty much it. So let's take those off and I'll show you how to get the bumper off. So once all the clips on the top are off and the ones on the bottom of the lip are, then you can just pull this rubber off. You don't need this here. It's zip tied there. All right, so once that's off, there's this little hole here, and then this little hole here. And on the inside of that, I don't know if you guys see, there's a tab in there. You need to push on that one. And then in here, there's 2 tabs. There's one directly in there, straight in there. It's the one to the side of that. It's on the inside of it. So you're gonna push on that one, and that's where, let's see. Yeah, see, this one's not gonna work. So this one definitely works, or if you guys have like a one that's not bent, you can use that also. But so this, we're gonna put it in here. Okay, so this one, yeah, it is the one that's directly in there. Oh yeah, this one's off to the side. So you just push down on it and it releases these little eyebrow things, right? So, okay, so this one, it's over on the side, okay. So that's off. And then this one. Cool. So that's what you need to do there. All the screws are off, so you're just gonna pull in it here. Right? This guy took this bumper. Oh shit, this guy took this bumper off before, so he broke this clip right here. But anyways, so you just literally pull on the side, pull it out, and then you have to disconnect the fog light. It's right in there. The clip is right on the bottom. So we're gonna get in here and just pull that right out. And then we're gonna take the other side off. On the back side of this, we have little Phillips head screws all along here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and there's 2 behind this also. So 16 total. So I'm gonna remove these and then show you guys what's next after that. All right guys, so once you have all these screws off, the grill should just come right out. The OEM one does have clips on the very top up here, but this one isn't an OEM grill, so it doesn't actually fit perfectly. So this one literally will just come right out. There might be clips right in here that you need to kind of like just move out, but this one doesn't have that. So yeah, it's just gonna come right out like that, and then you'll be able to just set this aside. Next thing is, you're gonna remove the whole bottom piece. So there's one clip here that you need to remove to get this black vent out, and then there's these 2 10 millimeters right here. You're gonna take that off, and then these clips right here, you just kind of gotta move the white and separate this. Kind of just gotta separate these, and then this whole thing. So really all you need to do, because the bottom lip comes off with this little vent, so you need to remove, or you need to unclip it from here, these top ones, just right along the vent, right? And then remove that, and that should just come right out. Yeah, so here guys, you just need to, pretty much this piece here just kind of comes over, so you just need to remove it, and then you start pushing it forward, and then there you'll be able to apply pressure to these clips here, and literally just with your pry tool, you can just reach in here and clip that. Right, and then you just go along the whole top, and then get the bottom off. This right here, you can just push these in. These right here on the side. And then it comes right off. Super easy. So there you have it guys, that's the front bumper, how to remove it, how to take it apart. All right, next guys is the headlights. I'm not actually gonna remove them. It's very simple. Literally there's one bolt here, one bolt there. There's one on the side here, this one in here, and then you need the 2 extensions because the last one is right in this hole, just straight back there. All right, once you get that off, you can stick your pry tool in here, unclip this one, and then it has this connector here. So we're gonna take that off. And the other connector is back in here. And then that's pretty much it. That's how the headlight comes out. Super easy, very straightforward. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the side skirt right now. Very easy. There's just 3 Phillips here up front. And then there's some in the back here. You actually don't need to take that one off, just the 2 that are right here. And then after that, under the side skirt, there's clips. There's one here, there's one in here, one in here, and then one right here. And that's the same clips as the front bumper. You just take those off, and then you'll be able to get the side skirt off. You're gonna come to the back, and you're gonna hit the back of the side skirt forward because there's clips all along this and they slide out. So if you see me hit this, see it slides forward. And then this should come right out. Yeah, there you go. And then it's still hanging on from the front. So since this plastic piece is holding it here, I'm just gonna come up, move it forward, and pull the side skirt forward, and it comes right down. To disassemble the side skirt, guys, there's a clip here. There's these tabs here. Literally just pull them up. And there's one clip back here. And that comes off. And then we'll get the front one off. Very simple. And then after that, you just put your hand bottom here, grab here, and pull upwards. And it'll unclip all of these clips here at the bottom. They go in those little holes. And that's how you disassemble the side skirt. The thing I want to show you guys is how to do the door panel. So you're gonna put your pry tool in the front. It's a lot easier to do it there. Just kind of slide it on down, very easy. Gently also. Don't apply too much pressure because if this slips, then you could scratch the plastic. So and then you're gonna come in here, pop the top, or pop the back up, just like that. There you go. Now I have broken one of these before. It literally snaps right here. It's so flimsy right there. It's easy to replace. I mean, it was only like 15 bucks or something like that. Anyways, and you unclip that, and then you have your Phillips head right in here. Let's get that off. So once you get that Phillips head out, you can literally just grab right here. It's very easy to grab this. So you put your fingers back here, right? You grab this corner right here, you pull on it, and you'll hear the clips pop. It's kind of scary, but you gotta do it. It just clips all the way around, right? So now the door panel you can set aside. And then in here, we're actually gonna raise the windows. So once you raise the windows, you're gonna pull this back here. All right, this clip will come right up with this. I'm gonna pull this back. And then there's a clip right in here, or a connector, I should say. That connector right there. Just be careful with this black stuff, guys, because it's really messy. So this connector in here, the clip's on the back side here, so you need both hands. So you're gonna push here on the bottom and then pull this out. Actually, I might be able to do it. There you go. So it comes out just like that. And then there's a 10 millimeter right behind this. So I can get this out. There you go. So there's a 10 millimeter right in there. You're gonna take this out. Be careful that it doesn't fall off of your socket because it will just fall in there, and that's always fun to get. So you're gonna take this out, and then the door handle comes right off. Let me show you guys that. There you go. There's the 10. You're gonna pull on the door handle a little bit, and then this piece should just come right out. Put that bolt right back in there because you will lose it. Put that away. And then the door handle is super easy. You're just gonna pull it this way, and it comes right out. The connector should come right out also. And then that's that. Then it has these little rubber pieces here. You wanna get those off. And that's that for the door handle. Now for the mirror, very easy. You're gonna put your 2 fingers in here. That's what she said. And there's a clip in here. So I like to put my fingers in here, and you pull on this until it releases. And once this is off, these little tabs here, the plastic tabs, actually break very easily. So I'm gonna just take the speaker off, right? Unclip it, and we're just gonna put this here. That way I don't have to worry about those tabs breaking, like having to take this on and off. All right, so there's 3 10 mils in here. You can actually move this wire, and then you'll have to take this tab off, which isn't an easy task either. There's a pressure clip on this side and a pressure clip on this side, and these break pretty easy too. So I like to use a pick tool, go in there, push that in, push this side in, and then take that out, right? So I'm gonna take these 3 mils out, and then unclip it here, and the mirror should come right out. Guys, so I just wanted to show you guys this clip here. So you can see on the side right there, it's got the little teeth. So you just have to push those in, and then they'll come out. Loosen these already. So this is ready to come off. So then now that this is off, those screws are off, this little thing is the only thing holding it on. You'll be able to grab the mirror, just jimmy it out, it comes right out. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these 10 mils back where they go. That way we don't lose them. I'm not looking for them later. If you close your door and you don't have your door handle in, you can still open your door. You just put your finger in here, and there's a little hook right here. This one, you just pull that, and you can open your door. All right guys, we're gonna move on to the rear. Here, you have 2 bolts here on the inside of the hatch, and you have 2 Phillips heads on the inside here. So you're gonna remove these. There's clips at the bottom, just like the front bumper. I do have this lifted so I can show you guys a little bit. So you have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at the corner. So those 5, you don't need to remove this one. Just these 5 right here. These 2. Now this is, I think a T30 does it, or if I remember correctly, it is a 5. Yeah, a 5, like in the L wrenches. So I'm gonna use this one. A T30 also works. So I'm gonna put that one on there. What I like about this is I can bend the top. And we're gonna go ahead and do this. So now we're gonna do the Phillips head. So like I said, I'm lucky I have this little one, so I can just fit it in here, and it's super easy. Usually, all of these type R's, they're literally just hand tight. Like, I've taken apart so many different type R's, and these are all usually like hand tight, right? So hardly ever will I need to actually put the ratchet on here to remove this. Very simple. I just put everything back here in the trunk because I know where everything goes. I've taken so many of these apart. It doesn't work. So I know where everything goes already. Now we're gonna remove the clips here at the bottom. Like I said, these are the same as the front bumper. Focus. So yeah, those are the clips. Like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right here on this metal bracket. And then the 6th one, you don't need to take that one off. So let me take these off, and then I'm gonna unscrew the other side, and we'll take the bumper off. All right, guys, so I actually forgot that we have to take the tail lights out because there's a little, there's some clips under the tail light that'll allow you to remove the bumper. So that's where this 8mm comes into play. It is a Phillips head, but it's an 8mm. I like to use the 8mm because it won't slip out of the grooves, and I don't risk stripping it for any reason. And then this light actually goes outwards, so I usually pull the bottom until the clip kind of releases. There you go. Then we'll be able to do the top side. So there's this clip down here. You need to release that so the wire comes off of the tail light, and then there's 4 connectors back here that you need to get off. These are the clips right here that I was talking about that are under. You literally just lift them up and then it releases the bumper. So let me get this tail light out and I will get to that right now. All right, so after that's done, this is ready to come off. All right, you got the screws off here. All the clips under here should be a total of 10. And then the tail lights are out also. Now you can just, from this side, you can just grab and pull. Right? Comes off super easy. Release these here. Do that to the other side. And then it comes off just like that. After that, we'll move to the fender flares. I'll show you guys the other side because this side still has a side skirt on. So the fender flares, literally just these 2 Phillips heads right here. Okay, and then also the screws for the taillights, we just put them right back. That way we don't lose those. But yeah, the fender flare, it's those 2, and then it's all clips and some 3M tape. So you're just gonna pull on it. There you go. See, so it's just these little white clips here, and then some 3M tape that holds it on, and that's it. Fender flare is out. We're gonna put this inside. I'm gonna do the hatch now, just to show you guys how to do that. I mean, really all you need to do is remove this right here, that one. Put this in here. And then this, you're just gonna grab here, pull, pull. And you want it to separate from this. There you go. And then this piece, we're gonna go ahead and put it in there. You're gonna remove these little things. There's these little grooves in there. You can put your pry tool in there, start there, pull that down. Once you find your pry tool, you're gonna put it in here. All right, pull this down. Oh, come on. Sometimes it stays on there. So then we're gonna pull from this. There's a clip there, clips here. You really just have to pull it all down. There you go. Now this is gonna come down. Let me put this camera down. And this whole thing will come out together. I usually just put this in here. Just like that. And then there's 2 10mm here, 2 10mm here, and that's how you remove the spoiler. You know what, actually now that I have my 10mm out, I'm just gonna remove the other 10mm that are in here. There are 2 just straight in here that hold the hatch cover in. And then there's these 2 black ones way down here, and those hold the Vortex generators in. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those two since I'm already in here doing all the 10 mil stuff. So after that's done, we're gonna close this, right, carefully. And the spoiler has two little prongs that are clipped in. So we're gonna pull this one. We're gonna pull this one. And then that's it for the spoiler. We're gonna set this aside. And now you're gonna grab your little pry tool. And then that's how you're gonna move these Vortex generators up here. So those 10 mils hold these Vortex generators in. These have some pretty intense clips in here. So let me show you guys how to get those. So we're gonna just kind of get it in here carefully. And that's one pop. It needs to pop twice though. There's one on this side and one on this side. So we're gonna come on this side, pop that one, and then again, one more, and then again on this side. And that's how you remove that. And the 10 mil goes right in there. So you're gonna do that. These Vortex generators, you literally just grab them and pull them. Right, pull them towards you like this. Very easy. Now I'm gonna remove this cover and these taillights here. To do that, I already removed where is it at? The two 10 mils that go right there. And then it's gonna be these 8 mils right here. Right here, this is for the taillight, those. And then same thing on this side. This right here you can remove, just pull down. This is for a little taillight, pull down, unclip it. So we're gonna remove these 8 mils. There's 2 here for the taillight, and then there's one on the inside right there. And then you'll need your pry tool to get that off. And then this cover is pretty easy also. So once you get that done, guys, this is very simple to remove. You're gonna put your pry tool behind this light. You might not need to actually. Oh, there you go. So this has kind of the same clip as the Vortex generators. It's really intense to take off. So that's one. And then this piece actually, once the 2 screws are removed here, 2 here, and on this side, you can just from here pull out, and it clips all along the inside of this, just like that. And then you're gonna wanna unclip or just disconnect these connectors back here. There's one. So what I like to do here is, on this piece, you can remove the actual little button or little handle thing to open the trunk. So it has this little clip on this side. Just push that in, and then this should go right down, and then you pull it out, just like that. Now we can reconnect this. I'm gonna reconnect this here. Now we can still open the trunk or the hatch without having any issues. For the spoiler, it has these 2 little clips right here, so we're gonna remove that. And then it has this orange one on this side. I don't know why they're different. So you just gotta apply a little pressure and they come right off. And then usually I put all this stuff back in here, but I am gonna move some stuff out so I can show you guys how to get the antenna. All right guys, so here is where you're gonna grab your Phillips screwdriver. Mine's on the floor. You're gonna grab the 17 and your ratchet. and maybe your pry tool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push this, take this off, move it to the other side. You do need either a flathead or a little pick tool would work. There's this little square in here. You're gonna remove this. Remove that. There's a Phillips head in here. Take that off, and you can just leave that in there. Now, I'm gonna get into the trunk. This is the fun part, guys, getting to the antenna. Oh, shit. You see what the fuck I'm doing? Oh, yep. All right, so we're gonna pull this. All right, clip holding that in. You're gonna get your pry tool, put it in this thing. It's where the seat belt goes. You're gonna pull that out. So, you want all this pretty loose. All right, with your pry tool, you're gonna go in here, and there's a clip in here. Oh yeah, so I just slid down, we separated that. Now in here, so this is why we removed this, because then you can pull this out even more. So in here, you have this connector, and then in there, you can see there's another connector. Now that one, the little tab to release it is on the bottom end, and this one is on the bottom too. So this one is the easiest one to get to. Release that, and then in there, oh no, it's on the top, guys. So it's on the top, you're gonna do that. Pull this right out. And then there's two clips. There's one here, one here. We can pull the headliner down a little bit. And then as you guys can see, there is, where's it at? There's a 17 mil right there. And then this wire should just pull all the way through. I already cut the tape that was holding it onto the little clips back there. But yeah, so you're gonna get the 17 out, and then this should pull right through. What's up, guys? So I forgot to film how to remove the fender and where the bolts are. So on the fender, if you open the door, there's a bolt right in here. You see right there. There's the one on the top that goes right here. You have to remove this rubber piece. This rubber piece. It's just like some rubber little grommets on the bottom that clip in on the bottom. And then it just clips in here. So there's that one. There's the one right under the hood there. There's the one down here at the bottom. And then if you remove the bolt to this reservoir, actually, you can get to this bolt a little easier. So it's just straight in there. There's that one. There's two clips here that hold it in there. And then there's one Phillips head screw that holds it in right here. And then you have the one on the bottom right here. That's pretty much how you do the fender. I just finished editing the video, but this is one piece that I missed. So this little thing right here goes over this, so you'll have to lift up and release this. And the cool thing is they bend pretty easy, so you might bend this up, you can just bend it back down. But I have my pry tool here, different one. It has the two little prongs. I'm gonna remove this bolt here because the fender was coming off and I wanted to grab my camera. Now, we're gonna remove this, pull it back, careful with the door. And if you guys can see that clip right there, that's the only thing holding the fender to the car at this point, right? So I'm gonna get in there. Come on. Cool. And then now the fender is off. All right, we're gonna set this aside. That right there. And then now I'm gonna show you guys how to take this off of, or how to disassemble the rear bumper. All right, guys, so first things first, there is a Phillips head here and on the other side as well. So we're gonna remove that, put that to the side, get the one on the other side off also. And then we wanna release these clips. It's kind of the same as the front bumper with the little vent. So there's one here. We're gonna remove that
And then with the same pressure, you're pulling out that way. With the same pressure, there's another one right here. And then you're gonna get the top one. And you'll be able to just release all of them, super easy. And you're gonna wanna move your hand this way a little bit just to keep applying the same pressure. And then now, what we're gonna do is remove these little black vents, the fake vents that everybody wants to talk shit on. All right, we'll go here, release that one. Oh, this one came off too. Cool. And again, you wanna kinda hold the other side of it to just apply some pressure. You can push through here also. And then now I have my hand actually in there, right? And I'm pulling, just applying pressure, not pulling too hard. And then you want to go through and just release all these clips as well. Just like that. And that piece comes off. I'm going to have to do the other side as well. Have to remove a little insert also, so you just can push on these little clips here. That's this piece. Just set that down there. Then remove this vent. And then now there's two clips here for the bottom piece, the diffuser, and then there's a screw right in here as well. There's that right there. So you want to remove that one on both sides, and then these two clips here. And then actually these little side plastic pieces, you just push the little tab in, and that'll come right out. So yeah, it's that piece. Alright, so once you have that stuff out, then you have to remove these tabs down here. So you have this one, this one, this one, here, and there. Right, so there's 5 on this side, there's 5 on the other side. These are pretty difficult to do, guys. You do need a pry tool. If I remember correctly, the tab is on the top of it. Yeah, it's on the top of it. There we go. Bet you were just fucking up. There we go. We got 2 down. 3 to go. Side is loose. Alright guys, so once you do both sides, then it literally just comes right off. And that's how you disassemble the rear bumper. So, I can't think of anything else that you guys may need to know. Well, actually, this top piece. So this piece, you just want to stick a pry tool right in here. And then gently remove this.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull forward, push down and forward, and that unclips there. Let me see here. Oh, the clip is actually kind of bent. Oh no, he pulled backwards. Sorry guys. So yeah, you pull backwards. That should be flat. And that's how you remove that piece. So now I believe that that is it. I've removed everything, taken everything apart. If you guys want to know how to remove the headliner, I'm not doing that right now. I think I have a video on that when I did my own headliner. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys want to know anything else, if I missed something, you guys are trying to take something very specific off that I didn't cover in this video, please message me on my Instagram at mizapatos or my business page at Illustrious Auto Styling. It's right there. Shout out to my boy Ryan. He made me that. It's a little light up thing. It's really freaking cool. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be making more videos. I really want to get back on my YouTube because I feel like I do some pretty cool stuff. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.